Yes guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome here if you're new. Thank you for giving this a little chance. This is the second episode of my gap year project, and we've got a little bit to cover. So before we get onto that, I'd like to say a massive thank you for all the support and the feedback that I received from my last video. It did take me a while editing and all of that, but to be honest, I'm so glad we got it done, and it's one of the best decisions that I've made posting it. And so yeah, I mean, I actually have recorded this video already. Like, this is like my third or fourth attempt. I recorded it 2 days ago and then recorded it again, and now I'm here recording it again on the 6th. So I recorded it on the 4th, did not like it. While I was editing, I realized, a couple of things could have been better, and I want to do as good as I can. So I kind of scrapped rushing into it, and I decided to re-record it. So you're watching that now. But yeah, I mean, without further ado, let's get straight into what this video will be about. So essentially, this video will kind of tell you what my channel will be like, what it will contain, how my videos will be, also what I plan to do with my social media, and also I have a little checklist that I made from my list of things that I want to do, and we'll talk a bit about how I'm gonna update that and keep you guys updated with what's going on in regards to what I'm actually doing over here in my gap year. But I'd actually like to start off by kind of apologizing a little bit. I'll be honest, September could have been a lot more productive than it was, and there are a few reasons as to why it wasn't so productive. So we'll start off with those, I guess. I mean, I hate making excuses, but I feel like I owe it to you guys because I feel like I should have done a bit better. So yeah, so I did have a few challenges with completing my tasks that I set for myself, and the first being posting on YouTube was tricky for me, purely because I had no experience editing. It took me a while to learn how to edit, and a few other factors contributed towards why it took me that long. But I feel like once I kind of got my head down and just didn't move from this chair, I did it a bit quicker and I got the video finished, so that's good. The next kind of challenge I've faced since I've got here, it doesn't really have much to do with my gap year tasks, but it's the language barrier. So essentially, I'm in Hyderabad right now, and I speak zero Telugu, zero Hindi, and so I had to learn how to kind of communicate with people here. And so the way I did that was just by forcing myself to interact, and I feel like that's like one of the best decisions that I've made, because it's just a good thing. Like, being able to communicate with people no matter where you are is important. So it's something I thought I'd benefit from learning. So I learned it, and I am actually slowly learning Hindi by doing that. I mean, in no way am I fluent, but I'll get there, I'm sure. The next problem that I kind of faced after coming here is heat, and you might be able to tell I'm in a vest right now. I mean, not that I'm not always wearing one, but over here I need to, because I don't think I'd hack it in a shirt. It's extremely hot compared to the UK at least. And so that brings me on to my next point, which is laziness / procrastination. And that might be because of the heat, but to be honest, I feel like in general, it's just difficult when I spoke about this in my first video actually, when you don't necessarily have something to do, kind of end up wasting time a little bit, and I guess I fell victim to that. But don't worry, we are productive now, we are on the right track, and that's the most important thing. I'll be honest, I think the environment over here as well has contributed a bit to that. I mean, mosquito bites, you probably caught me itching myself then. They're horrible. I get so many of them. I'm worried about getting dengue fever again, I can't lie. But I just whack this stuff on. It's an absolute godsend, this stuff. It's amazing. And that's kind of got me kind of a little bit less bitten, if you will. The next kind of problem that I faced since coming here has actually been the weather. We'll let this truck pass. There's been like horrible thunderstorms in the last month. I think for about a week it was flooded, so I literally couldn't go from here to my uncle and auntie's house, which is where I'm actually sleeping, because there's a mosquito net over there. And so I guess I struggled with productivity a little bit because I was kind of stuck and I couldn't get to my little workspace, if you will. And so that meant I couldn't really edit, I couldn't really do anything. I was kind of stuck there. And I can't lie, I think the main problem that I faced, and this is why I haven't really posted on socials, and it's gonna sound like a stupid excuse, but I'm not really one to ask someone else to film stuff for me, especially in the gym where I'll probably be filming a lot of short form content. And so I filmed a little bit on my first leg day in the gym, and I ended up losing my tripod, which is a bit frustrating. And that was probably like a month ago now, not a month ago, but it was about 3 weeks ago I lost my tripod, and I haven't filmed short form content as of yet. I'm planning to do that now, and get posting. But to be honest, it might be a while until you see me on TikTok, because TikTok is not available over here as far as I'm concerned. I mean, my brother tried it yesterday. I don't have it, but my brother tried it yesterday and he can't post on there either. So yeah, we'll probably have to figure something out. I'll probably just get one of my friends to do it for me or something. Right, now you guys have reached the next kind of segment of this video, if you will, and you might notice this list that I've got over here. So I'm going to do a bit of explaining as to how my YouTube videos are going to work, how my socials are going to work, in terms of using this list to track, I guess, my tasks. You might notice this one's a bit new, the learn the 4x4, because I want to learn the 4x4. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go through these tasks one by one and kind of update you on my progress with them, see why I haven't completed them, see why I have completed some of them. Starting off with starting vlogging. I'm so proud to say that I have actually started vlogging. That's a big achievement for me. And so yeah, that's completed. My next thing is to start / grow on socials. I've started recording my videos now. To be honest, I started recording short form videos before I lost my tripod, but I just haven't got around to editing it, and that's my fault. I mean, again, I definitely will start that in the next few days. You'll see my videos, and the reason why I'm putting that on here is now there's no excuse to not start. So we will be starting short form content very soon, but as of now, not yet started. Body transformation, working on currently. I'll take a video in the gym because my brother bought his tripod, and so I'll take a video in the gym in the next couple of days and post that, or put that on this video and put that side. That will be over here. I have been, let's talk about a little bit about body transformation. So I have been eating a lot of food. I've like hit 5,000 calories on multiple days now. Most people, when they put, you look like you shit yourself.
No, you're supposed to smile.
Yeah. Definitely putting on weight, but to be honest, I'm very happy with that. I am trying to bulk, and so I started off at about 71, 72. I'm up to 75 now. I'm hitting PRs in the gym like every other session. So far I've hit a 30 kg dumbbell press and a 75 kg bench. I'm gonna go for an 80 kg this week. The dumbbell press was with a spot, but that's just because of my shoulder instability. He didn't really help. I mean, you can't really lift 30 kg like that. If you see the video, you'll see what I mean by that, and I'll probably put that over here. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna keep going with the body transformation. I might end up like lowering my calories a little bit. I'm gonna focus on a bit cleaner eating, but yeah, we move. Reselling. So I'm gonna put started because I actually bought some clothes to resell. Bulk bought them, but they arrived after I got here, and obviously I'm not gonna ask my parents to ship out orders for me, especially considering they were packing and stuff like that. I just don't want to put more stress on them. So we're gonna leave reselling out for now. I've started it, but I haven't got around to working on it currently. Interviewing. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't yet started, and that's because, I mean, I wanted to do a few interviews with my uncle, or do an interview with my uncle, because he has an insane work experience, he's had an insane career, but I haven't got around to it because there's not been a time where I've been free and he's been free. But you can expect that in the next couple of weeks, I hope. I'm gonna hope to be able to film one now with him, but if not, I'm probably gonna film one in January when I come back over here. But you can expect me to do interviews with other people soon, hopefully. Driving test, we're gonna skip past that, sorry. Work experience, I haven't yet started. However, I am planning on doing a little bit of work experience over here in the next few days, maybe. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I said that I kind of forced myself to interact. So essentially last week I went to a watch shop because I had to get one of my watches fixed. I love my watches, and the guy didn't really speak much English, but I kind of forced myself to interact a little bit, if you will, and I asked him if it was possible I could work with him for a few days, kind of learn a little bit about how to fix them, because I do love fixing watches. And he said, yeah, you definitely can. I don't know if you knew what I meant, but I'm probably going to go over there and give that a go in the next few days. Learning about cybersecurity, again, have not yet started. However, I spoke to a few people, and one of my friends says he knows someone. I mean, I've met this someone before, and that someone can help me learn a little bit about it, because he's done some cybersecurity stuff. So yes, learning about trading. I'd say I have started. I mean, I've watched a few videos, but the very basic stuff. I would have started learning about trading. I mean, I talked about it in my last video. But to be honest, the change in time zones makes it a little bit difficult, because if I want to go on a call with someone in the UK over here and they're only free in the evening time, for me that'll be like midnight and I need my sleep. I'll be honest. Learning Python, very basic again. I've started. I bought a course on Udemy, and so I'm gonna work on that a little bit more intensely. I am actually planning to do a bit more of that stuff in the UK, because I feel like I'd have a bit more time in the UK to do that. But yeah, learning to ride a bike, this is a very exciting thing. I have actually nearly finished. Me and my brother last night, I mean my brother featuring me, we started fixing one of the bikes at my uncle's house. And so, you know, I've never ridden a bike before. I got on, and I can't lie, it's a lot easier than I anticipated it to be. We did a bit of filming. I'm gonna put that in episode 3, so you'll see that. But yeah, stay tuned. That was quite fun, but I haven't yet finished learning to ride a bike, so we're not putting that in completed, but I reckon I can. Learning to stitch clothes, working on currently. Me and my grandmother sat down and she taught me a thing or two. I actually made this handkerchief. I mean, stitched, if you will. I didn't make this fabric, but I stitched it, and you can see these nice clean stitches. So I am definitely getting there with learning to stitch clothes. But again, I need to do a little bit more work on that. I'm probably going to get myself a sewing machine back in the UK, get myself some fabrics from over here, and just do that a lot more in the UK as well. Self-improvement, yes, definitely working on currently. I have started more skincare stuff. Okay, one of the other main things that I'm struggling with, or I have been struggling with, is sleep. I haven't slept properly much at all. I don't know if it's because of jet lag. I mean, for the first couple of weeks it would have been, but after that I find myself going on my phone, stuff like that. My mind is always racing when I'm sleeping, or when I'm supposed to be sleeping. And so one thing that I've started doing is putting my phone on the other side of the room and setting an alarm on that. So I kind of force myself to get out of bed in the morning, which makes me up a little bit earlier, and I also don't sleep as late because my mind gets a bit quieter. And so I've been reading my Bible before I sleep, but we'll get into that. So yeah, self-improvement is something I'm working on currently. Looking into fixing my eyes is something I'm also working on currently. So I actually went and looked at an eye hospital, or at least I went there and they looked at my eyes. And they actually offered me a LASIK surgery, and that would have been on Friday. Today is, what day is today? Gosh. Today is Monday, so I would have had the surgery on Friday. However, it felt a little bit rushed, and it just felt like they were trying to take my money. Not take my money, but like I've been told to get another opinion, so I probably will get a few more opinions and go to a more reputable place. And now that my parents are here, I reckon I find that a little bit easier to do. Learning to solve a 4x4 cube. I mean, I've started because I know how to do a little bit, but I would like to be a bit further on. Building my website, I need to learn Python to do that, so not yet. But I have bought the domain, if that counts. You know, yeah, screw it. I've bought the domain, so. But I'm gonna get a move on with that very soon. Getting closer to God, again, working on currently. Started reading my Bible every day. Started talking a lot more, praying a lot more. And so I feel quite confident that I am making good improvements in my journey with Christ. But yes, okay, now I'd like to talk a little bit more about what these videos will kind of be like, how often I post, stuff like that. So essentially these videos will be kind of, I'd like to do one at least once every week. So I'll probably set a date, maybe like a Monday or something, where I post these videos. This might have to start from next week. Or maybe this video will just be an irregular one and I'll start again from next Monday. But essentially, yeah, one weekly video with like a check-in, like what I just did, going through that list and updating you. And I'd like to also do a post on my Instagram of that kind of progress that I've made during that week. On top of short form content, we'll get into that. Throughout the week, I'd like to also record and vlog, so I could post something cool or traveling or something like that. Like for example, last night me and my brother took the motorbike out, and so I did a bit of filming there, and so that would probably be something that I'd post through the week, not in my weekly check-in. My weekly check-ins will be like this. But yeah, so that's something I'd like to do. And so yeah, let's move on. Let's talk a bit about socials. So I have started an Instagram page. I haven't yet started a TikTok page because TikTok is not currently available in this country. So I will probably get one of my boys to do it for me. We will post short form content on Instagram and TikTok. I just need to get the hang of editing, and thankfully I have my brother here with me now. He probably might help me. But yeah, so we're gonna film a short form video today explaining kind of what I'll do in my gap year for Instagram and TikTok, because I know not everyone on there will watch YouTube and watch these long ass videos of me waffling for half an hour. But yeah, so social media will start very soon. But apart from that, I think we've kind of wrapped it up a little bit. I think that brings us to the end of this video. I hope I wasn't... Oh, okay. Okay, cheers, Dad. My father just hung up on me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to follow along on this journey, then drop us a subscription. And yeah, I mean, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I will post on my Instagram when I start Instagram, if you will. And so yeah, enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I wasn't that draining to watch. But yeah, see you guys soon. Bye bye.